Chris Bassett?
No,
Clear, honest, insightful. That was a wonderful evaluation. Thank you so much, Chris. We now come to the Grammarian report. Could we hear from your seat, Lindsay? How did people do with the word of the day and the filler words?
Word of the day, a lot of people used it. Rob Kanzer did, Sandeep, Bob, Alex, Jane, Brendan, Harvey, and Chris. So a lot of people. And then for filler words, there weren't that many. Sandeep, you had an and a so. All of the Bob Abalone, couple R's. All the table topics, everyone that presented on the table topics, I didn't hear any. Alex, just a couple ums and ahs, and then Harvey, just a few ums. That's it.
Wonderful. Round of applause for Lindsay. And Bill, if you would try the amazing technique of timing yourself while you give the timing word.
Working on it
All right.
now, as we speak.
Very good.
As I speak. Everybody was in their speaking time frames, except for two people. Alex was a little bit over his introduction to table topics, and Rob Kanzer was over his 6-minute allotment for 2 roles. We also, it should be noted, started the meeting late, a couple of minutes late, and I am under on my time.
Well, I will help you fill your time to your minimum. Could I have my exact time on the 6 minutes?
It was about 6.5.
So just at the end of the, what is that called? Grace. The end of the grace. It's 2 to 3 minutes for 2 sections. And thank you for the timer. Any other questions for Bill? Bill, round of applause for our excellent timer. Well done. And again, Bill, thank you for graciously stepping in at the last second. No pun intended there. Not funny at all. Don't laugh. We are going to now hear from Mickey Kazam. And Mickey has this to say about feeling alive. She says, I feel alive when I'm walking in the cool, fresh, invigorating air. A round of applause for our general evaluator, Mickey Kazam.
Thank you. This is my first time evaluating the group. So these are all my opinions. They may not coincide with yours at times, but they're my opinions. First of all, you spelled my last name wrong.
Oh!
Whoever, I just noticed. But it's no big deal, but it should be right, I think.
I apologize.
Yeah. The meeting started a bit late because there were a lot of real estate people here, or people assessing something that has to do with real estate. So there was a lot of moving around of furniture, and it all worked well, but the meeting started a bit late. Our Toastmaster was very good, within his proper time, or maybe a little bit over. And Rob, you're expressive, and you look around the room, and you're pleasant to hear. So, thank you.
Thank you.
The Grammarian, the word of the day was great. Vivify, I feel vivified right now, and not vilified, as Harvey said, which was great. The thought that Sandy, there you are, was very good. You gave a quote from someone, I think Thurman is
Howard
the name.
Thurman.
Howard Thurman, which was very good. And I think you could look around a bit more when you're presenting whatever you're presenting. Let's see. Harvey did a fine job on evaluating Bob Avalone, and it taught me something about what the objectives are for each speech, because I really I don't know much about it except an icebreaker, but other than that I really don't know about the categories. Let's see. Robert, you did a great job, and I've been with you in those restaurants, and oy vey. They're a trip. They're a trip. Okay. With regard to the table topics, Chris, your report was terrific. It was very, you touched on many things, and the report was great. And the idea of speaking to Rabir about the tagline you felt was not necessary, and I sort of agree with you. Alex, you did a great job. Oh, I have to speak faster. And you could speak a little bit slower. That would have been helpful for me. What Rich had to say was great about getting used to cold calling. I don't think I could ever do that, or I usually hang up on people with that. Jane, I've been to where you were at. Oh gosh, I'm at the end. I'm not going to tell you. It's fine. Brendan, Bob Avalone, you reached my heart. I could cry. Let's see. The Grammarian report was fine. The Timer report, I think overall, it was a very great meeting.
Mickey, you touched my heart. That was very lovely and gracious, right from the center of your soul. We now have a concluding contribution from our returning VP of Education. Robert Eisenberg will help us with the upcoming schedule. Robert?
Yeah, okay, the Toastmaster, Brendan.
Yes, I will.
Okay, Timer, who wants to be Timer?
I could learn to do that.
You do it, Nick? Great. Okay, Grammarian, Alex?
Sure.
Okay, Thought Joke, Lindsay?
I don't know if I'm going to be here next week.
You won't be here?
I might not be.
Okay. The first speaker is Jane, and you'll be here?
Yep.
First evaluator is Bob Avalon.
I can evaluate Jane.
Second speaker is Kai. And Peter, will you be your evaluator?
Okay.
Okay. Bill, will you be here?
No,
You won't be.
correct.
You're saying no?
Correct. I will not be here next week.
I won't be here either.
Okay. Sandeep?
I'm not sure I'll be here next week.
Okay. Bobby?
What role are we talking?
Table topics?
Okay.
And we also need a general evaluator. Rob?
Okay.
Okay. So we're just missing Thought Joke. Maybe I'll take it.
Actually,
Do you have somebody there?
the grammar. Oh, Thought Joke is missing? I'm sorry. Alex, you're a grammarian. I
I'd
apologize.
be happy to switch if that's...
We still need a Thought Joke person.
I'll take the Thought Joke.
Okay.
I haven't done it in a long time.
Okay.
Okay.
And are we going to have President's message, Robert?
You sure are. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
And thanks for backing me up.
You're welcome. And Brendan is raising his hand,
I
Robert.
have one little announcement for, I'm going to be away the weeks of the 2nd and the 9th, and I'm going to ask someone to take the camera and the tripod home after next week's meeting, the next 2 weeks. So at least someone can bring it back. I'm gonna try to leave instructions with the person who takes it home to how to charge the camera battery, which is the most important thing when you take it home.
Brendan, may I make a request?
Yes, and I will email all that.
Would you first reach out to Mary Alice
Okay,
as our first choice? And then
Okay.
between you and Mary Alice, find a
Okay.
substitute if Mary Alice can't do it?
okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Any other logistical, any appreciations? Oh my goodness, I have an appreciation. Meeting adjourned.
Good job, Rob.
Thank you. Good job, everybody.
Great job.
Appreciate it.
Great job, man.
If anybody wants to go to lunch, let's figure out where we want to go.
Everybody did great. Everybody did great. Lindsay, I've been going to Augusta before I was born.
Boy, you were born.
Yeah, my parents started going there in the 30s.
Oh, wow.
And the place that we went every year, right across the road, that they
Right in your,
Oh, nice. Where in Augusta?
even though your voice was quiet.
Okay, it's like right off the top downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's, you know what the camera store is? The ice cream, Richardson's
Oh,
ice
yeah,
cream.
yeah.
You're going down there, there's a left turn there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going there now.
Yeah.
And my kids come up based on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we go over it, yeah. I do go over it too.
Well, we go, but we don't. My wife.
Yeah.
And I used to love it. But my niece. Well, you got a lot of children. So we go there for Thanksgiving. And she loves it. She loves it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really good. I just don't